The question I have today is, can body language be faked? It's this thing that a lot of men struggle with, and it is usually your key to success in life, is how do you use this unspoken language? When you walk into the room, the man that has mastered it takes up the entire room and demands respect subconsciously. He doesn't try, nor is he too aware of it, but he knows that this language he speaks, he has mastered. Now that brings up the topic of, can we fake body language? Is it as simple as reading these gurus and thinking about how can we posture our body to demand respect? And I want to change this perspective of it. A no BS response. Is it something you cannot fake? Body language is the representation of our subconscious mind if done naturally. If you are the insecure, lonely guy with no confidence, you are going to appear that way. And maybe if you're intellectual, you already kind of understand where this is going. Is to have good body language is to be the master of yourself and believe that you have utter and total confidence. Now, the biggest tip when it comes to having good body language as a man is to know the feats that you are able to do. Most men that have fought, and I mean have fought in the ring and have done it for a while, instantly knows when someone else fights. It's just the way that they hold themselves, the way that they scan the room, place their hands, position themselves, the utter confidence to know if something bad is going to happen, they know what to do. It's this thing, because I used to fight, and I can look back and spot people instantly. I still do it, and I haven't fought in a long time. But it's still something I pick up on. And those people hold a certain aura to them. And that's the thing with body language, is your aura. Now, if you really want to know how to be a tough guy and take up the room and have this demeanor that demands your respect, it's not your attire, it's not the way you dress, it's the way you hold yourself. And again, it's the reflection of your mind. So are you a mentally strong person? And if not, you need to become one. You need to have these feats that reassure you that you are confident. There is the re-propagandizing of your mind of saying, oh, I'm a G, I'm a G, I'm a G, I'm a G. I keep hold to my word. You know, that's like iron. It's unbreakable. Okay, you can do that. And take some time. Another thing that's going to be even more rewarding, it's going to take some time, is to be a fighter. Is to spend a certain amount of your time devoted to a craft where you have to be strong, where there's no luck to it, that you get punched in the face repetitively over and over again. But once you take enough damage, enough bullshit, that you walk in a room and it's almost like you're in a crowd of people and you can just flow through it. Not like before where you couldn't get by. And the women that look at you, they are like, holy shit, who is this guy? Why is he acted with total confidence? Why isn't it like these other guys that talk in a way that are like, hey, so what's happening? You know, I was just going to like say hi to you. Being a G reflects in every avenue of life as body language comes to the speaking. And maybe you're not too set on fighting. Something that really boosted my body language was the gym. It is your stature. It is your attire. Your physical attire. We're going to use that word. Is because when you literally take up more room because of your body, that demands something of you. You walk behind a guy with a huge back, and you're like, this guy's a fucking monster. This guy at least looks like he could take some damage. And that's one of the biggest rewards, is the body language of having a huge physique. And a guy who goes through the gym and actually naturally gets jacked and huge isn't going to have the demeanor of closed shoulders, head down. Because he knows that he went through years of hard work and pain and suffering and knowledge and confidence to go in the gym for 4 years or so and lift and move weight over and over again with chasing the pain of failure and growth. And that's something that I was going to get into, is the gym. Not only can you build a great physique that demands respect, but the confidence that comes when knowing you look fucking amazing and you've done hardship over a span of years, it adds to your character. And recently I had surgery. I had surgery where I couldn't work out. It was a varicose seal I had removed, and I couldn't work out for a few months. And I spent my free time, sure, working on YouTube and other things. But when I got back into the gym, I had a lack of confidence. I felt like how I was pursuing life was weakened. And for the first few weeks in the gym, I was so self-aware, so insecure, and I was like, what am I doing? People are looking at me like, what happened to that aura? And then I realized I had to train hard and hit the gym hard and go and win this metaphorical battle against the weights. And now a few weeks later, after my surgery and, allowing myself to get out of recovery and work out, a few weeks after that, I was finally back. And it reminded me in that moment that my mental state, not having a moment that makes you hard, so whether it's working out or fighting or going on those runs when no one sees you and proving to yourself that you're worth something, that's utter confidence. I don't need to sit here and tell you like shoulders back, chest out, chin up. Just go and do I'm trying to think of the word. Go and do the hardship. Go and do the things that you don't think you could have done. That extra mile on that run, that extra 5 pounds on your PR. That reaccumulating of confidence. Maybe you fumble with one girl, but then you start to kind of get used to talking to people. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm hot shit because I have this skill accumulated. And when you know you're worth something, you walk around like you're fucking a badass, like your worth. So that's the real thing with confidence, with the body language, is you can just look at someone and you know that they get laid, you know that they know how to fight, that they make millions. And you can kind of fake that by the propaganda of, okay, yeah, there's going to be a fighter, going to a hardship, building a physique, but it is the mindset too. The mindset that you let go of everyone's opinion of you. The parents that said, go do X, Y, and Z. The friends that said, oh, you can't do that. The girlfriends that thought you were nothing. You let go of everything and you remind yourself every day, okay, my word is my honor. And I told myself I'm going to go do that hardship, and I go do it. That I remind myself that I'm the best there is. Fuck being humble. I'm going to be arrogant for a while because it's only going to propel me to go forward. I don't need a part of my rationality holding me back and saying, actually, there's a chance you might fail. Fuck that. I want to build accumulation of total confidence. So maybe I have to delude myself, but that mental play comes into key. When you say to yourself that I'm hot shit, and yeah, maybe you'll be tested by the world or by someone else, and then you really can't hold a fight. Like, you think you're a fighter and you're a tough guy, and then you get your shit rocked and you lose that. Don't go be a dumbass. But for the other avenues of saying, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur, why can't I do it? Exactly. Go say you can go do it, and then take action towards it. The subversion of the bad emotions, they can't hit a moving target. So I want to tell you today is those are my actual steps to you. To actually have body language of a confident man is to go really do hardships and change your mentality. It's a reflection of our soul, is how we hold ourselves. If you go jerk off 10 times and tell yourself that you're a loser, that you want to kill yourself, and that you're pathetic, you'll walk around like this. And people will tell you you're a fucking pussy. But you go do some hardship, you go tell yourself you're a champion, a winner, a G, and you'll walk around with a little pep in your step without even trying. And then you'll get all the benefits of having body language, which is the girls, the friendships, the respect of other people. And you will be a boss. So if you don't know me, I'm Maxwell. I help teach self-improvement. I appreciate if you like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next video.